What's up, guys, gals, and non-binary pals? You caught me in the middle of talking about some brownies that I just made with a recipe given to me via B from B's friend Murmurs. What's up, everyone? It looks to me like we happen to have four fucking legends in here with me. We've got KEB, Tats, and Shen up in the place. How's everybody doing?
Hey, I'm doing good. I'm tired. How are you?
How am I?
had the cat.
I have got
sorry.
I have got a sensitive tooth.
Oof.
Yeah. I no, so it's an old filling that I had when I was a kid. It's so old that it's made of metal. They don't even make them out of that anymore. They just use like actual like white stuff. I have been dealing with it throughout my adult life by using Sensodyne toothpaste, which is very good at numbing tooth pain. However, since changing to vegan cruelty free, I can't use that toothpaste anymore. So I've got a new one, which unfortunately doesn't numb my teeth. So if it becomes an incredibly difficult thing to live with, I might just have to, pun intended, bite the bullet and take that one on the chin and just be like, look, I can't exist as a vegan with constant mouth pain, so I either have the tooth extracted or I use this toothpaste. So there we are. Anyway, this is the most thrilling beginning to any stream ever. This is the countdown to the final fight, everybody. You have just leveled up. We had a whole session of not really a lot happening, but you know we'll skim over that for now. But essentially, you all leveled up to level 10. This now is the first of two sessions where we're going to have essentially a montage sequence, which I'll explain in a moment. But it's all in preparation for the final fight. You know where the big bad evil guy is. You know approximately what is happening there. I.e., you know that he has got a multitude of Norse gods there at his disposal. You don't know why they are there. You don't know what he's doing with them there. Maybe he's going to use them to fight against you as part of his army. Maybe he has more nefarious plans. Maybe they're not going to get involved at all. Who is to say? But one thing I know for sure is that B is a whole bitch for fucking turning the fucking token again. Anyway.
I didn't. Right, I can't even see my token because my thingy is in the way, so I'm fully sorry for doing that.
I have
genuinely
returned
was
it
an
back to
accident.
normal. Shut the fuck up. Anyway, the God damn you. So
Wow.
this is going to be a montage session. So there is a dungeon master out there, a very great dungeon master. He won an award for being best dungeon master of the world. His name is Rob Hartley. He is the DM for Viva La Dirt League D&D. They've just had a 4-year campaign come to a close. No, 5-year actually. Where they just finished fighting the big bad evil guy and they managed to redeem him. It was great. It was so fucking great. Anyway, one thing that he did in preparation for the final fight was a montage sequence where he got people in the party to basically describe what they were going to do, and it was like a time machine teleporter kind of situation where they'd just show up on someone's doorstep, say, hey, get in. We're not going to use that as a plot device. What we are going to do is we're going to just accelerate time frames here. So this could be over the next few days, weeks, months, however long it takes you to travel the length and breadth of the land. But all of those people that you've spoken to, all of those people that you've said you'll give them notice when it's time to go and fight, now is the time to go and tell them that it's time to fight. You are 100% relying on notes and memory. I know everybody here is neurodivergent. I'm only going to give you so much of a pass on that, because I am too, and I have to remember all this shit, so you should as well. If anybody forgets, no, you can't make a roll for it. If you don't remember, you don't remember. We're coming down to harsher times now. We're coming up to the final fight. No more stabilizers on your bike. You got to rely on your memory, rely on your notes, rely on talking to each other to try and remember who is here that could help. As far as Aldrin is concerned, Aldrin has left with their daddy-o. The big dragon guy, he's gone off with Aldrin. They're going to be training, etc. We may find them in the final fight, we may not. It depends on how dire it gets. But here we are. The floor is yours. You find yourself in Kashala Port. That was the last place that you all decided that you were going to head towards. Now, this obviously looks like a very different scene to Kashala Port, and that is because we have got a four-layered map here. This has got a lower sewer, an upper sewer, this level, and then the top floor of all of these buildings. This was not built by me, it was built by somebody else, but I did the searching for it, and I've got all of them set up with all of your tokens in each. If any montage calls for a particular scene, we move to that map, you get to use that scene, so that it feels like you're actually there. But this map is supposed to stand in for every single city, realm, like demi-plane, room that you could need in any place on the map. This is just it for everything for the montage, for this session and next. So, what do you want to do, folks?
Since we're in Kashala Port, we can go and find Leopold. Don't know what he's been doing since we've been wandering away, whether he's even worth gathering, but we could always go and ask. I don't remember bumping into anyone else in Kashala Port because we happened to just kill the Sandman and leave.
So, no, we brought him back. It's fine.
Yes. But what I mean is I don't think we spoke to a bunch of NPCs and got deals. So we could go see how Leopold's doing and then exit stage left and say in front. Say if we want to go and speak to the Wolfkin folk that Isabel knows. That might be a shout. We could also go to, I think we kind of ruined Dreidel. It wasn't me. Totally wasn't me at all. I didn't do that.
No, we didn't do anything.
Why do you think I've got the sewers as part of this map?
Yeah, I didn't do anything in Dreidel. We can go up to the northeast and see if we can find Lady Azure. Oh, that would be Dreidel, actually. Oh no, we're at, sorry, not Dreidel. The Lingonberry Port, which is not Lingonberry Port, but that's the only name I can ever remember. But that's where Lady Azure was living. We can go there. Sorry, that's my brain dump. I'll stop and let other people talk.
There you go.
No, that was a very helpful brain dump. So let's all
might help.
find Leopold.
This might help you remember some things. You've got the map up on screen now.
So we can. Obviously, there's Gurizont, where we liberated a bunch of folks, so they might be willing to help. Can't remember if we made a deal. I don't think we made friends in Highfall. I can't see the thingamajiggy port on here, but that might be just my idiocy. There's also the. Do you remember
It never had a name. It never got given a name on the map.
Oh.
That was after.
It's Lingonberry Port then. There's also the bunch of clerics that we spoke to, and there was the centaur, who was the centaur for disease control. We can always see if they might help. They might be some friends. I don't think we've made many friends in Majesty. However, I think we did make some Ash-based friends in Power. Whether or not they've been made into bird soup, we don't know. But we can go there. Obviously,
the port, by the way, is called Lindborough.
Lindborough Port. There you go.
Yeah.
And but I, in truth, in terms of numbers, I am curious about going to Ironfront and to the Wolfkin, because I think, Isabel, didn't you send a bunch of meat to them? And also, like, my original thingy was to...
Yes, I did, sorry.
Yeah, and I think my original thing was to keep you safe. So we can go back and... Basically, they're going to be great because all of, like, Ruby's original cohort, who were basically in direct competition with him, are no longer with us. So, yeah, I'll show
No
you.
hard feelings, of course.
No, only soft and wolfy based ones.
Are we just purely going for a recruitment drive, or we just got like things to tie up at the loose ends stuff?
You can do whatever you want. It's your montage.
Because I want to go to Ironfront for to see my gang of sorts, to see if they'll help us with the fight.
Uh-huh.
But I also just want to confront my father and just even tell him off pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Do it. Let's go. Let's go tell your father off.
Also, I've got to point out that there is a point on this map where the Ox's farm is actually a point on this map that you can see. It's not labelled, but it is there.
It was north, right?
North, yeah.
North? Sorry.
Was it?
It's hard to zoom in.
I
I
mean-
cannot.
It is
I mean,
hard to
in the
see.
top northwest, there's like a little cluster or like a little
There's
village.
also-
There's also just east of Ironfront, there's a little village.
Yeah, but there's also north. Well, kind of just like central north, to the right of Dreidel.
The brand?
No,
Dreidel. To the right
Dreidel,
of
north,
Dreidel.
north, very top.
Oh, sorry. Oh, Wenfort.
No, to the right.
Which? Oh, bloody
To
hell.
the
To the
right of
right of
Dreidel.
Dreidel. To the right of Dreidel.
Oh, yes, I'm there now. I
Yeah.
do
Yeah,
apologise.
you
I
got it.
can't read.
By
So
the border
proud
to
of you.
Highfall.
Stick your hand in front of you
Yeah.
and see which one makes you yell.
I know.
Left and
I've
right.
got it. I really do know my left and right. It didn't appear in that conversation just then.
Verbal instructions, am I right? Oh my god.
Yes, I got told look right, and I looked fully left.
Yep. Okay. So, where's the first place you're headed, folks?
We're gonna find
To the
Leopold.
tavern for Leopold.
To the tavern!
The
Okay.
drink.
Yay!
Why don't I try and find us a tavern somewhere in this mess? I think this looks tavernish enough. There you go. So
FYI,
I need to just point this out while I remember. The number of NPCs that I would need to have pre-prepared is every single NPC in the entire campaign, which has lasted over a year so far. So as we are at the moment, I have not created individual artwork of each one of them, believe it or not. I don't have that time or those spoons. So instead, what you've got is this singular token, which is labeled NPC. So there you are. What were you going to say, B? Just so you know, you
can't
were going to
remember.
Oh. Or just see her away. Cozy! Welcome in, Cozy. Also Crooked, also Dark. Also B and Tats, whoever the fuck they are.
I don't know. They sound like weirdos.
Fucking legit
Sound like a full-on
weirdos.
twat, really.
Yeah,
Yeah, fuck them.
Twats. The real twatsuya.
Oi!
Did you? I was intentional with my use of words. Sorry.
Wow! I'm not changing
Get
my
buzzed.
name.
So, as you appear before Kushala Port, you have been traveling for nearly 2 weeks now. You've been taking your downtime to try and improve on yourselves as part of this level up process. One of you has been taking regular swims in the icy cold winter water, and that would be Isabel. Isabel,
Yes.
unfortunately, has come down with a little bit of a sniffle because of that. And Shen is playing that just impeccably, absolutely impeccably. Perfect,
Oh, that doesn't
perfect
matter. I've really
roleplay.
got cold.
Yeah, perfect roleplay. Very, very method of you. Anyway, so Isabel has come down with this, but on the flip side of that, is going to have a slightly increased constitution as a result. Now then, as you get close to the tavern and you can see this whole sort of port town, it is thick in snow. But that's not stopped the residents here from trying to improve things. In fact, there's kind of a feel of like a nice, I don't know, like a peacefulness to it. It's like there's like a tranquility to the snowflakes that fall here. It doesn't feel like the ashes of war. It doesn't feel like it's walking with the roaming dead. What it does feel like, however, is bright. There are people inside of here. They have been using logs from the wood from outside to build a brazier in the center of the room. They have got drinks on tap and not just carrot juice. They are all... Yeah, the previous owner has left. I don't know if you remember what happened to him, but he left. Or at least not here anymore. What you do have, however, is a sign above the door, which reads Leopold Lane.
That's
That
so
is-
cool.
I think Leopold's lucked out.
Well, let's go find him and congratulate him.
Let's go.
You step inside. The doors creak with the cold, as the doors have clearly shrunk into their hinges, and they clatter too. But they swing back just fine. It seems like somebody's looking after these hinges just okay. The floor seems to be freshly mopped, but at this point in the door, you can see that there's lots of like snowy footprints leading in. Not too many leading out. It seems like a lot of people come here and stay here. There's also the heady smell of freshly baked bread, but also some other kind of like an umami scent, potentially cheese, maybe something else, who knows. But as you step inside, you hear like a low hum of like conversation, like you would in any kind of like a very personable pub in any small town where there's only just enough people in there to prop up the business, but they all know the place well and they all drink well as well. And that's what you find when you step inside. There's maybe 6, maybe 7 people here just drinking, just, you know, keeping to themselves. Many of them wearing many layers. Some of them have stripped off a little bit because it's slightly warm inside with the number of bodies. But you do get shot a few looks that dart in your direction as you leave the door open just a little while longer than any individual person would, being 4 of you. Hey! Shut that! Please!
I'll close the door.
This grumpy old man with like a greying stubble and silver temples turns back to whatever grog he's drinking out of this wooden stein and just knocks a few more back.
I
Oh,
want to scan the room for Leopold.
do we have visitors? Just around the wall you can hear this voice come that sounds distinctly like Leopold. Do we have new friends?
Or old friends.
Do you move around the wall? I don't see anybody moving tokens, so I'm
Yes,
assuming
sorry,
that everybody's
I said I
standing
do.
still.
I don't have my mouse. Sorry.
Okay, I'll move you around the wall.
I'm trying to eat an omelette.
Do you step forwards first, or are you within the huddle?
Oh, I feel like Ruby would be leading the pack. This was
Okay.
her thing, and Leopold is.
I feel like
first.
Ruby
You-
would like just push everybody aside as she like moves them away with her arms as she like breaks through us.
I mean,
You-
Paladin Ruby's clad in armor. She's probably a formidable figure now.
Yeah, give me an insight roll.
On it, hang on. Let me just get away from my omelette.
Fucking omelette. I didn't realise omelette was going to be my major adversary tonight.
Right. Please bear with me. I can't remember if I have advantage on insight because of Paladin. You've just got to bear with because everything's
Uh-huh.
where I've got too many auras. That's the wrong aura. That's not the. No. Yes. Oh God.
Should we
There's
say
so
no?
many things, and I'm like, what is this? So no, I don't. I think is that what? No, what's this? Bloody hell! No. Oh God. Right, I'm just gonna roll and then
Yeah.
hope for the best.
Yep. Okay. You look, I don't know, like 20 feet ahead of you, and over this rough-hewn wooden bar with some old stools sort of put together shoddily, but still sturdy, still standing. You see this, like, he's padded out a little bit. He's not as skinny and wafer thin as he was, but you can still see the anxious young man beneath it. You see Leopold standing behind the bar. He's the only person here taking drinks. He's the only person, serving anybody of anything. But he's got this old sort of rag that he's like cleaning out the inside of a wooden mug with, and he like takes it, looks inside, doesn't quite look right, spits into it, keeps working it with the rag again. There's something below the surface that you can notice, though, that he's anxious. He's anxious for some reason. You don't know why, but he doesn't look at ease with all of this.
Okay, I want to sort of go up and just sort of gently place a hand on his shoulder and just sort of say, "Seems like you're doing all right, buddy."
He like flinches away from you, like blinking rapidly, like sorry, what? As you lean over the bar towards his shoulder, as he's just seeing somebody in full armor, and then as he hears your voice, he like a slow realization like dawns on him. You see his face just go completely like pale, and then flushed. Oh my God, Ruby! He drops the mug and the rag and reaches over the counter to try and like hug you, but his arms are a little bit too clumsy, and he can't quite get around all of this new armor. And what is this? What, you never wore this before? What are you doing? Why are you here?
This, and Ruby's just awkward because she's not used to the armor either. So this is new. I got it from.
Did you have it made? It fits quite well.
Yeah, all armor is made.
And your staff, you don't wear anything on your hands anymore.
No, I'm acting differently now. I've put Diodari, I've put my past behind me.
Yes. Well, as well one should. When we lived the life we did. I'm so pleased to see you though. What brought you back this way? You were trying to do something, and then that creepy fellow on the horse came, and well.
Yes, well, I've been around. Things have changed since we last saw each other, and well, in truth, I don't quite know what the next few days, weeks, or months might look like. And
Are your friends
I didn't
with
want
you?
to go through that and not seeing you. Yes, I'd assume they're behind me.
They're currently lined up around the corner.
I assume they're.
Yeah.
Maybe they're just giving us a private moment. Who knows?
Hello. Wait, it was Briar and Ash and Isabel. What was the fellow's name? What was it again? Richard? No. Michael? No. Victor. It was Victor, right?
Yes.
Is he outside? Is he stabling your horses? We have a stable now. I have a
I
stable
mean,
now.
he's in
It feels so
Ironfront
weird to
at the
call it that.
moment. But
Ironfront.
it's great to hear you've got a stable.
Yes, I don't have any horses of my own to put in there, but people who are riding need to stop places to eat and drink, and it brings in more customers. So, yeah, this is my place now, Leopold Lane. Can you believe it? I never thought I'd get here.
That's pretty amazing, Leopold.
Still, it's nothing compared to whatever you're doing. I mean, you're wearing this incredible armor that you had made. That's something.
Yeah, I mean, you make the right friends and heal that friendship, and things improve, I suppose. For all of us, I hope.
You were here with somebody last time, weren't you? No, not somebody. Nobody.
Yes. I'm sad to say that they're no longer with us, but
Are they in
they're
Ironfront
with
as well?
nothing now. No,
Oh.
they've gone to the place. They're resting now. They've gone to their
The inn.
nothing.
Okay, they're sleeping. Okay.
Yes. Ruby just looks dead awkward and is not going to correct.
So how are the rest of you doing? Ash, what's new with our cockras?
I found my father.
He's taking a sip of something from off the counter, like beneath it, and he spits it out. He's like, "You found your father!" Oh, wait, I didn't really know that you were looking for your father. It never really came up.
I really was. I was, but I wasn't. But I was. I did. I'm confused still on it, but
Okay.
he's good.
He is? Oh, thank goodness. And how are the rest of you? Isabel, you don't look great, I'll be honest.
Yeah, could I get something that warms you up? Like a nice,
Okay, so,
nice
well,
bit of beer or something?
look, we've got, like, spirits, and then we've got spirits.
I'll take your warmest spirit then.
So no more
Okay.
carrot juice.
So, we have carrot juice, but in the cold weather, carrots don't really grow that well. So, I don't know if you've noticed, but it's been winter for a while. Every carrot that we've got left is just in cold storage, which is essentially just a shed because everywhere is cold. Our warmest spirit. That would
Something just warms
be
you up.
Gladys. Gladys. And you see a ghost poke their head up from the floorboards. Hello, yes? Oh, could you please warm up Isabel here? And essentially,
Oh, no,
this ghost just, like, comes up and just starts, like, blowing warm air at you. It's like, it's okay, don't worry about it. like a hairdryer almost, but from a ghost's mouth.
I mean, I meant to drink,
There's
but this is okay, I guess.
There's an odd smell of eucalyptus coming from the mouth. Yes, so, well, that's you warmed up. Briar, are you okay?
Yeah, I
There's
got
something
my
different
wish.
about you.
I'm people seem to know my name now.
I've
know
heard.
me as an adventurer, which I'm so proud of.
You should be proud. I've heard your name
Thank you.
here, but then I already knew you, so.
It looks like you're doing well. I'm very happy about that, Leopold.
Modest. I'm doing modestly well. Things
Are you
aren't.
happy?
They are much better than being held slave on a trade vessel.
Yeah, that was awful. I'm glad that we were able to get you out of that situation.
But, you know, trade vessels, I hear that they don't hold together so well when you put explosives inside of them. So there we are.
No.
What
Big
can I
look.
do to help? Are you okay, Ruby? Are you all okay? I noticed that a few people are missing from your group. I won't ask questions. You're of course welcome to any hospitality I can give you. I have my life, my freedom to like I owe all of that to you. So, if there's anything that I can do, please let me know.
Well, we're I guess we're gearing up for something quite big, Leopold. We need to try and right some wrongs, and I think it's going to be quite a big battle, to be truthful. Last time we were here, it was a bit of a fleeting visit, and I don't know if you, having been here for a bit longer, know of anyone who might have an axe to grind against
A guy walks
someone
up to
called
the bar.
Ox or...
Right in the middle of what you're saying, someone walks up to the bar and interrupts you halfway. Excuse me, sorry. Can I get a carrot juice? Yeah, yes, but I need to cut you off. You're having all of the carrot juice. We don't have any more carrot juice for anybody else if you have the last one. Yeah, but no one else is drinking it. I'm drinking it. Give me the carrot juice. And he brings out this, like, incredible-looking glass bottle that is shaped like a carrot with like, a green, like, stem topper. Which is clearly some kind of carrot liqueur that they've created. Here, this is your last carrot juice. He takes it and grogs away. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt your business.
I'm just going to stare menacingly.
He staggers away and knocks over everything on the table next to Isabel, giving Isabel a fresh dose of whatever the hell was in all of those mugs.
God damn it.
Don't worry, Gladys says. Don't worry, I've got it. And starts, like, blowing you up and down all over.
Thank you.
Anyway,
Sorry, Ruby,
apologies.
you were saying. I am listening. I'm sorry. I just have to
No,
deal with these things.
Yeah, it's your job. Don't worry.
Someone with an axe to grind.
Yes, I don't know if you know anyone in the port who might have an axe to grind with, well, a god called Ox, sometimes Bury, or maybe just likes a good old fight. I don't know.
I am. How do I put this? I don't think that people here are preoccupied with Ox. He keeps his deal to himself, as far as I could tell. We got rid of the dead in a pretty quick time. There's only so many dead buried in the ground. It's not like there's more to come back, you know? But the one that we've had problems with is this winter. It came on so fast, and it's all the travelers that have been here stabling their horses. I've just been asking them about the world, as a good barkeep does, and bar owner. I need to remind myself, bar owner. I'm not just a barkeep. Anyway, I've been asking them about the world round, and it seems like the winter has taken over everything. All of Sith Maru, all of the Red Wall, it's all snow and ice. It's never gone that far before.
Do we know where this winter is originated from? I'm just wondering.
I'm pretty sure it's spread from Highfall. Most of the time the winter does, but this was rapid. And I can't even say for sure that it was the right time of year for it. So I'm thinking that maybe there's someone of power, I don't know if it's a god or otherwise, in Highfall causing this. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe you find out what beef they have with the world to make it eternal winter. And if you can do something there, I would be grateful for it. Because, well, you know, Tim needs his carrot juice. Don't you, Tim Riel? Yes, I need my carrot juice.
Ruby turns to the three behind and next to her and is like, do you think if we try and sort this out, it could help? Is this something we should be doing?
I mean, it might draw more to our cause if we help.
That's very true.
Very good idea.
Hmm.
Well, let's offer
And
our
I mean, I don't
services.
mind. Yeah. And I guess it won't help. Can't help with, like you say, getting people on side after someone's fuck up.
Yeah, someone's.
Um,
Don't know who.
No. Who would do that?
No.
I just start coughing really a lot just to both cover up and partly because I need to cough.
Ruby's just gonna come and stand next to Isabel. Ruby, I discovered, being a paladin, is now immune to disease.
Yes.
So can care for you. And is just gonna like pat you on the back while you're coughing. She's not great at it. She's just like, great, lovely.
Well, luckily for
and
you,
then
I'm
turns
quite
to Leopold. Sorry.
Luckily for you, I'm quite sturdy, so even if I'm ill, can take a few accidental hard hits.
Oh yeah, it's potentially like still a palm strike. It's just not quite as bad as it used to be.
But you got armor on there now.
Now it's got armor,
Yeah,
so it's
it's
got
like
the
it-
weight of a lot of armor behind it as well. Kind
Yeah,
of balances out,
like,
really.
like- yeah, it's like, is this soothing or is this Ruby trying to like stop me from choking? Like, what type of maneuver is this? Anyway, as Ruby is just slapping you, essentially, is just gonna turn to Leopold and go, I guess, do you mind if we have something to eat, something to drink, and then
No, of course.
we're gonna head out to
Please.
Highfall?
Please, yes. We actually we did pretty well recently. Some of the nets that had frozen solid, we found some fish stuck in it. They've kind of come a bit, I don't know. They're a bit stick-like, but I could put some heat behind them. And you know, you could get some. I mean, they almost look like sticks, a bit like fingers, but yeah, we could get you some fish fingers. How about that?
I would love a fish finger. Ruby is like,
She still have fingers.
she fucking loves fish. She's very excited, but she's trying to hide it.
give me a deception check.
Oh no.
You got a 16 on your deception. Leopold, with his paltry 5, unfortunately doesn't notice the saliva dripping into your fur on your chin. Just lucky that you've got a furry chin, I guess, that it can hide it. Anyway, he calls out, Og! 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 Sorry, I need to address him by his full name. Ograthy the Third, and a spirit comes out of the walls. Yes, hello. Sorry, I didn't hear you the first time. I thought you were just shouting some random words and noises. No, you know Ograthy that the Third. Yes, the Third. Yes. You've never seen Leopold this frustrated before, but you recognize frustration in your old friend's face. Listen, we have some of the frozen fish from out of those nets, remember? Oh, yes. Would you please heat them for us? Oh, of course, yes, of course. Sorry, there was some kind of... There was like an ancient, like lava guy who came through some time back, and he had like a bunch of followers with him, and they're all like, they're not quite like the same thing. They're not like elemental spirits, but they're still like warm spirits. Do you get what I mean? So, you get what I mean. You get what I mean. Anyway, he reaches under the counter and gets these things that have been like enchanted to stay cool. And he, you know, you don't need a fridge when you live in a magical world. And he passes them over the counter. So, oh, sorry, I forget. You can't pick them up. Here, and he just places them on the other end of the counter. And just puts them there on the wood. And Ograthy just puts a hand over them, and you just see basically like a microwave underneath his hand.
Leopold,
Yes.
do you mind if I ask a question?
Go for it.
Is all of your staff a spirit of some kind?
Well, look, it's really hard to keep a business afloat when you have to pay people wages. Spirits can't spend money, so, you know, they can't, like, pick it up or, like, eat. So they're kind of, like, he, like, puts one hand up to the side of his mouth. They're kind of, like, easy to get into this game, you know? You just, like, tell them that this is their unfinished business, and they just seem to go along with it, so.
Ruby's going to lean in.
Yeah.
Leopold. And she's whispering, but I can't because Discord.
Yeah.
Leopold?
Yes.
Are they in actual free labour? Or is this forced labour?
There's a little white lie. That's all. They're free to come and go as they please. I didn't enchant
Do they know
anything.
that?
Oh, of course. They just think that being in service of other people is their unfinished business. Someone hasn't been collecting.
Sure how this sits with me,
Well, look,
Leopold.
someone, I'm sure, is supposed to be collecting the dead, and they're not doing it. So there just seems to be a lot more spirits hanging around these days. I don't know what to tell you. These guys, they don't complain. I don't complain. I can tell you one thing, though. If Ograthy III would fucking listen to me when I say any other iteration of his name, I'd really take that quite well. I can hear you, you know. I'm talking about you, not to you. Og. He has like an open-mouthed gasp, but no air passes because he doesn't have lungs.
Okay, Leopold. I guess you're doing what you're doing. I have nothing to do with the number of spirits around. That wasn't me. Now, do you mind? Can we? When is this fish due? We need to head out, and I would like my trout.
Og basically like gestures over towards it. Isabel, you feel like you've got like almost the equivalent of like a bardic inspiration, but for temporary HP. So you will get like the equivalent of a 1d8 of temporary HP, which I have just rolled for you, and is 2. So you've managed to get that out of the care and attention of a warm ghost, or a spirit that makes you warm. But there we are. The food is there, ready for all of you to eat. You can grab it and run. And we can skip forward in time to whatever you want to do next. Leopold is here. You can return back to him if you wish at any point. There's no time frame on you traveling anywhere. We're not going to go through those encounters. This is just the montage, skip from one thing to another. So where are you going next?
Thanks, Leopold. We'll eat and run, and I guess we're going to Highfall.
Yes. I have some bread. Look, people here, I know that people like to tear their bread apart and eat it in chunks. I personally have found it really nice when you cut it lengthwise. I don't know what to call it, but if you get some lengthwise bread pieces and put the fish sticks between it, it makes a really good. And again, I don't know what that word would be, but I'm thinking of calling it stuff between two bread pieces. But yeah, if you
Well, if
you ever want to
if
eat
it's
something,
fish
it's really
sticks.
good.
Oh, what
well,
about
if it's fish sticks and bread, why not call them bricks?
Oh,
Or-
yes. You should eat a brick.
or squeezed fish?
Or squeezed fish. A squeezed brick. A fish brick.
Fish brick
fish
sounds
brick.
fantastic.
You should eat a fish brick. Here. And he gets you some bread that is clearly in slices, but he doesn't have the nomenclature for that. So here, take this. I was preparing it for my own dinner later, but I've got plenty of bread. I have endless servants of the ghost variety to help heat
Ooh.
these things.
What if you added cheese to it?
We have cheese. We've got cheese.
Do you mind if we take some cheese?
You could take the cheese. Do you want the goat?
No, I do not want a goat.
Oh, well, I mean, the goat is there and could make cheese.
No, thank you. I just want the cheese. I do not want a goat.
Does any of the others?
Are you
Ash,
sure you don't want to
or
go?
Briar, Isabel, Ash, do you want a goat?
I'm good, thank you very much.
Although, actually, I guess, Ash,
Yeah.
I'm sure that you're a druid, right? You could
I am.
become any kind of creature and make cheese.
I don't
From
want
yourself.
to be milk.
That's just
Oh.
really weird.
Oh, well,
Leopold, please. Leopold.
That's-
it's an option.
No.
That's almost
It's an option.
That's almost akin to cannibalism. Like we don't. That's a line we don't cross.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that.
Consensual, though.
I'm not consenting to
No.
it.
Okay. Well, pleased that you came by. Really, really happy to see you've got your own armor. That's really big. And Briar, yeah, you really are, like, your name is spreading everywhere. Spreading like goat's cheese on these long bread pieces.
Spreading
Oh,
like a bad cold.
And yeah, I mean, when Gladys is there, you know, finishing drying off your clothes, maybe you, I don't know, consider telling more people about it down here. I think we've got something pretty unique, to be honest.
I'm sure
Of
to point them in
course.
this direction. This place is in high spirits.
That's great. You know what? We should call it that. I was going with Leopold Lane because that's what it was like colloquially known as, but that's by, like, you know, the ne'er-do-wells. Someone looks over and goes, "Argh! Yeah, you know I'm talking about you. No need to growl about it. Anyway, please take what you need. We're doing well here. You can have it."
All right, let's take them.
Ruby, without having to do another insight check, you can tell that there is something about his anxiety that seems to have lifted, even so slightly. But there's something that he's put at ease about.
Okay. Cool beans.
He was worried
Let's
about
go.
you.
He was worried about something. You don't know what.
Summit. Probably winter.
Hey, could be. Who's to say? So, where do you guys head to next? On the whole map of things, where are you headed
Highfall, I guess.
to? Highfall. Okay. So, reminder again, this is the map. And there is, of course, Highfall. Now, there is Jorgen Lake. There is the cave where Loki was kept. And then there is the place that one of you, not specifically a member of the party right now, necessarily, but a member of the party did go there on session 1.
I know.
And I don't know if any of the party know where that is. However, I would, as Ruby, would suggest we go to the lake place, Jurgen, whatchamacallit.
Okay. You head to Jurgen Lake, which I guess I don't have anything in here which would resemble a lake, so we're just gonna go with this fountain/pond over here. There you go. This is the closest thing I've got to a lake right now. So you make your way over there. You travel long and hard. You still feel the benefit of being slightly warmed under the collar, Isabel, but the cold stays in your chest, and you're coughing your way there. The winter definitely feels like it is getting worse as you get closer. Like there is something in the air that you can't quite put your foot on. Or finger.
Can I lesser restoration get rid of crud?
I mean, actually, what's the word? Paladins can also expend 5 HP of their lay on hands to cure a poison or disease.
So
Yeah,
that's a yes.
maybe that's what my thumps were. Maybe I should have done that.
I wouldn't worry about it at the moment because I can't roleplay a well person.
Isabel, yeah, Shen can't undo having a cold, so it won't make any difference.
And I'm really new at being a paladin, so I've just slapped you on the back, not realising I
Yeah.
could help.
Other people
This
get
is a
time to
very
level up
clingy-
and learn their abilities, whereas Ruby is sort of skipped the tutorial, if you like.
Yep. Confused by
Ready
everything,
to be
including
done.
life.
Yeah. So, you get there, and you find that the border wall is actually quite well maintained. This is a similar border wall as it was in the south. You've had to head to the north element of it, closer to Dreedle and that mysterious smudge on the map that you were talking about earlier. But you can see that there are guard towers. You can see that there are guards in those towers. And you can see that much of this wall is maintained. However, there's something that's not quite right about it. And I'll give all of you a perception check if you want to try. We've got a 15 from Ash.
I did try.
Oh!
Ooh, look at that 24.
That's a 19 on the die from Ruby. Briar gets a dirty 20. Okay. I would say that Ruby and Briar can tell that the white of this wall and of the tower, it's not just that it's been snowed on. It's that the wall and the tower are made of ice themselves. Like packed ice. It's not the clear melty kind that you put in your drinks. This is like chiseled from something or grown out of something, but it's still real fucking solid. Enough that these people are walking around on it and not slipping and sliding all over the place. But you do see that there are guards on this tower. The first tower that you see. And I guess we're just going to put our NPC guy here, and this lamppost over here will take the place of our tower. So you get to the wall. Hello! Dave, you're not supposed to just say hello to people. You're supposed to ask them what they're doing. What are you doing here?
Well, I guess we heard there might be some problem about this ever-ending winter. We wanted to try and help. We just came up here and thought this might be a good place to start.
Give me a persuasion check.
Okay. Hang on. Hold fire. I read these a second ago, and now I can't remember what the thing about my thingy. Never mind. Let me just.
Could I try to persuade them as well? I'm using my cold to say I really need to get the end of this winter. Please let us help. Please.
Sure. Although I'll give you yours with disadvantage.
Okay. Dang it.
Okay. That's real method, that is. Oh, you want to help? Yeah. Well, it's kind of sustaining itself right now.
What do you mean by sustaining itself?
Well, we don't need your help in prolonging it. It's doing its thing.
Oh,
Staying
no, we
around.
don't want to prolong it. We don't want to prolong it. We want to help, well, stop it being quite as extreme, intense.
Oh!
The unnaturalness of it. That's what we want to stop. Sorry, I didn't explain myself very well.
Oh, well, do you have business of any other kind here? Or just that?
I don't think so.
Oh!
Just that. Do you guys have
We
any
just-
business here? Do?
We just want to make your lives a little bit more comfortable. We like to help people.
The main guy that you've been talking to, the guy that chastised the other one, he goes, access denied, and the other guy just goes like, He's like, what was that? Why did you do that noise? I don't know. I had something in my throat. I had to like clear it. Well, don't do it again, all right?
I mean,
We're
I
gods.
mean,
We're not supposed to be a
what
laughing
really-
stock.
I mean, do you not know who this is? Gestures to Briar. Like, this is Briar.
Wait.
We help people.
This is the Briar.
I have heard your
Yeah,
name.
Have you heard of Briar and Friends? We go around helping people.
Briar and Friends. I've not heard of the and Friends, but I have heard of Briar.
Ah,
This
well,
is
these are
Briar.
friends.
Oh.
We're just some good guys.
Yeah, we just want to help.
Sorry,
Well-
I couldn't stop reading that one.
So, who is it that you're coming to see? The other one whispers something into the main one's ear. Dave whispers something into the other guy's ear. Yeah, maybe, but we don't know, do we?
Did any of us
I-
overhear?
Can
Yeah.
any of us read their lips?
Oh, you could give me a perception check if you want.
I was too busy having a sneezing fit.
Briar
Okay.
doesn't hear shit.
Sorry,
Ash.
what did you hear?
Yeah, the irony that the person with a beak can lip read better than any of the rest of you fleshies. Ash
Microtabaxi
definitely
has the same lips as others.
Yeah. Ash, you could read this guy's lips as he said something Ice Queen.
Well, I mean, I don't know if you've heard of a little somebody. You might know them. The Ice Queen?
Oh, I thought you were going to say Brimothy. I know someone called Brimothy. Is it Brimothy that you... Dave, calm down. They want to
No,
talk
but
to the Ice
Brimothy
Queen.
sounds lovely.
Brimothy's really nice, yeah. He's got a deer. Well,
As in like a partner? Like this is
No.
my dear?
no, well, he pointed at a deer last time and said, that's mine. You're not having it. That's mine. And so he's got a deer, I guess.
He sounds like a
Yeah.
lovely.
Yeah. No, Brimothy's nice. Last time he stabbed me, he made sure to miss all of my organs.
Did you stab him back?
No.
Oh,
Anyway, Dave, calm down. Look, I'm having a time up here. You would be doing me a favour if you could just say what I'm hoping you're going to say. Does the Ice Queen know that you're coming?
we wanted to surprise her.
You must know that it's a year coming up to the day since we've had this winter thing start then.
Well, yeah, that's why we're here.
Yes, that makes sense. Oh, that's brilliant. I didn't know that we'd ordered entertainers to come in, but you can certainly come in and pass that joke about you wanting to stop winter. That'll really go down well with the Ice Queen. And he like gestures his hands in such a way that it looks like it's almost coded. And then someone further down, they don't quite see it, and they're like, would gesture something back. He then gestures something again, and they like nod in understanding, and they start to open some gates, which are about 100 feet down from you.
So,
Just
shall,
so you know,
shall we?
I as soon as entertainer happened, Ruby went right backflip and fucked it up because she's in armor now, so she just probably splashed around or I don't know what happened. Face
You
plant,
also,
something.
because you're in heavy armor and it's plate armor, you also have disadvantage on all stealth checks, by the way.
Yes, I know that. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not good cat burglar.
Briar got around it by getting Boots of Elven Kind,
Wow.
which give advantage, so it gives a stacked on both sides, so it cancels out.
Yeah, I'm just hoping that my +7 stealth will help counteract most things.
Hopefully. Anyway, these guys are
okay.
letting you through anyway. So you get through the gate and you make it to Jorgen Lake, but as you get there, you notice that there's not really a great deal about the lake itself. Here, the lake is fully frozen, but you do also notice something under the surface. It's not moving, but it is enormous. It is a giant serpent frozen under the ice. You see its eye is frozen solid, looking directly up, and it's that which startles you as you walk past it. But you need to walk over the ice to get to the ice frozen lake, that is, to get to the ice palace, which is where the ice queen is.
Am I allowed to do a history check for whether Ruby knows who that serpent might be?
Yeah,
Not
sure.
just be having vague Norse mythology knowledge.
Go for it.
Never mind. Big snake, guys. Big snake.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about it.
Big old fucking
snake.
snake. Yeah.
Big old snake. Totally
Big old snake.
nothing important. Nope. Hey,
So
Brian, you're a cleric of Odin. Help.
Sorry, I missed what you said. I was getting water.
There's a big fucking snake.
a
That's all
big
we know.
snake that's frozen in the water
Yeah.
under the lake.
That Ruby thinks is totally nothing to do with anything to do with Norse mythology. So just wanted to point that
Nope,
out.
just-
Ruby
just
doesn't
big
know.
There's a snake in the lake.
Is the snake
A
moving or is it
frozen
frozen?
lake.
It's frozen.
Frozen, solid, under the ice, not moving. Giant fucking snake.
Briar's having biblical flashbacks.
give me a history roll or a religion roll. I would accept either, but not both.
Right.
A 15. 15
That's
is
better than a 3.
You
Sorry,
know, you know something in your head about just Raz Ruby for no reason. You know,
That's what friends do.
There's something in this that reminds you of the wording, but you don't remember the name or context. You just know that you've heard of a giant serpent before. That the right word here, the right nomenclature would be serpent. But there's you can't quite it's one of those things that's like itching the back of your brain. You just can't quite like touch the memory to be able to immediately recall the whole thing, but you know well enough to call it a serpent and not a snake.
Yada 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 yada. Serpent? Yada yada yada. There's something there.
Could
Snake?
could I, in theory, from hearing serpent, do a religion check?
Sure. Isabel, you could do a history check from reading books.
I was going to say, cue all of us doing a check.
Yeah, why not? I'll do one and two as well.
Yeah, no, mine was just because I heard serpent. That's the only
Mhm.
reason I did it.
Ooh.
Okay. Ash, you know marginally more than Briar. You just know the term world serpent. But you can't
Anybody?
really remember what the context of that is.
something. I think I remember something about it being like a world serpent.
Yes. Let's piece it together, or piece it together.
Yes, let's piece it together.
Yes. This is what a 15
yeah.
over a 3 looks like. Piece it together. together.
Snake. I'm a
No.
snake.
Serpent.
World
Serp-
serpent.
World serpent.
But it's not
worldly.
the size of the. How is it a world? It's not the world. What's the world?
As you're having
are
this
we?
discussion, you walk up on the ice palace. You can see that this thing looks fucking grand, and it is made of the same white brick of ice that you have seen on the walls. But these are carved with these ornate details. There's amazing filigrees all over it. And as you step inside of the main archway at the front, no doors, no guards, just full open ice archway. It feels a little bit, I don't know, it feels like an uncanny heat, or cold rather. It feels like an uncanny cold. Like there was heat here that has dissipated. It's that kind of, it's not cold in the sense of climate or a wind blowing or anything tangible that you can feel. Even the ice doesn't feel like that. What it feels like is the absence of heat, if that makes sense. It feels like there's something that has sapped the life out of the air, and that's why it feels cold. That's the kind of eerie chill that you're feeling here. As you walk through this open foyer, you can see that there are some very, very tall, not particularly wide, but very, very tall ice doors. And these are translucent. You can see kind of through them. And there is a large throne room beyond.
Hey, Jackal, can you do me a favor?
Yep.
Can you pull up the world map again for me, please?
Sure thing.
I has an idea. I'm gonna run it by everybody else first, though.
I love it.
Okay.
So this is a part of the world map that you didn't have on the map to start with. It is just north of the title there that says Highfall.
Oh, okay.
Just on the edge of the lake.
All right.
What's you thinking, Tat?
Hey, what if we try to convince the Ice Queen to go to power so she can make snow down there and they can finally have ice cream?
What with the? You want them to milk the goats?
No, what? No.
Nobody's milking anybody.
Not without consent.
There were goats. I didn't mean.
Goat!
I didn't mean.
Surprise
you,
goat
I meant
attack!
the goats that we met.
Surprise goat attack!
No, I'm just saying it would be a way that we can show the people of power ice cream because they thought you were crazy last time. Remember how we had to talk about eating rocks?
Oh my god, I forgot about that. Why do I have to be dressed as Steve all the time?
But if we can convince the Ice Queen to go down there and share the snow, then those people won't think that we were crazy, and then maybe we can get more people on our side.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying, Ash, but I don't know if we want to spread the cold.
No, we're
feels
just
the
sending
counter
it.
of what we were doing.
Sending it to a location that doesn't have cold.
But that doesn't. We don't know if that will stop the cold here. It will just make the desert
We can
cold
try to.
and snow. And are you thinking people are going to freak out if it starts snowing in a desert?
That'll be fine.
Ah.
Look, I'm just trying to
Well-
stop the snow here. Do you have any other better ideas? Because I don't.
I mean, to be honest, our group ideas, I think, end up being killing the person in charge. So I don't know if we're just going to go kill this queen. We could just at least find out what's going on. She might not want the cold to be happening. She might be a queen of ice, but not be creating ice. We don't know. If she is, well, I have a good thing going with queens, so may as well kill another.
Yes, Queen.
You hear this incredibly deep, like, crack. It's the sound that you get when a glacier, like, or an iceberg sheds. It's like carving, it's called. It, like, sheds a large chunk of ice, and you just hear this, like, thunderous, like, crunch as, like, a shockwave of sound just reaches you wherever you are in the Arctic. That's what this sounds like, but it's not anything like that. What it is it's the doors that are sealed with ice shut have now cracked to swing open, and they are swinging open inwards towards the throne room as an envoy of a few armed guards walk towards you.
Well, whatever we're gonna do, we better figure it out quick.
Are we killing a queen?
30 feet away.
Not just yet.
We can't help it. Then no, but maybe.
20?
Just
Okay,
play
I'm
nice for now.
gonna. Okay,
10.
I'm gonna quickly touch Ash, and I'm going to cast protection from energy, specifically cold. So
Thank
you're
you.
protected from cold for
My poor little bird bones. Thank you.
The
You're
guards
welcome.
just like look at you and say, move aside, please.
Yeah, I'm gonna step aside.
Yes, I.
Yeah, sorry.
And they walk on through. The doors start to close on the other side of them as they go past.
Guys, I think we might need to follow them to get to the queen. So
They're
Ash,
leaving.
do you mind
They are
casting?
leaving. They're going out.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, let's go through the doors then. Let's go through.
Go where they came from, I guess.
The doors are
Quick.
about to fully close.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay, all of you make it inside, and you can see that there is a large, sort of arched staircase that leads up to a throne. There is no, like, standing room in front of the throne. It is just seating space. And you can see that there is a woman sat up there on this enormous throne. The seat back to the throne is ice. The throne itself is ice. Everything reaches up to the ceiling, as if it's, like, all molded of one block of ice. And in the seat, probably about 15, 20 feet above the ground level that you're stood on, you can see this not imposing figure. She doesn't look to be like some intimidating brute. She looks like quite, I don't know, like dainty. But she has like this blue-looking satin ball gown. She's got her blonde hair is sort of like tied up as if she was going to some kind of event. Her feet and her hands, however, are completely bare. She doesn't wear like any kind of glove or shoe, and they are sort of like dirty. You don't know what it is, but there's something of dirt about them, and there's a smell in the air that you can't quite put your finger on. She wears a small tiara on her hair, and looks down at you silently.
Ruby will bow, and then just like side eye the others and just sort of gesture to join in, to bow or curtsy, whatever their preference is.
I'll follow suit.
Yep, I'm bowing as well.
Okay. Does Briar as well? Just so I'm clear.
Yes.
Okay. She nods with a blink and looks up at you again. Again silent.
I nudge Ruby because she seems to be leading this.
Shit.
You gotta
Ruby, I
start-
guess. Sorry, Shen.
Finish what you started, cat.
Cool. So I guess Ruby starts bowing, looks
Can I cast guidance
towards
on Ruby when I tap her?
Sure.
Bet.
Thanks.
Let's go.
How
You're welcome.
long
Thank
do
you.
you leave it before speaking? I'm just
Hold on.
want to be
No.
sure. of
This would be as soon as you give the nod. I'll look to the others. It's very obvious that they're waiting for me, and I will just look back and start speaking. And say. So I guess there'd be like a 5-second pause,
Yeah.
sort of thing. Sort of say, Your Majesty, we hope that we could have an audience with you, if you please.
Is it customary, wherever you come from, to speak before the monarch has spoken?
From where I'm from, I'm afraid we don't really have monarchs. I'm not used to the formal way of doing it. I apologise for any offence I may have caused.
What would you have an audience with me about?
Well, we've travelled here as we were wondering about the cold weather, the extension of winter, if you will, that seems to have travelled further south than normal. And I guess we thought, who better to speak to about cooler weather than yourself?
You did you?
Yes.
What would you have me do with the winter? It irks you so much, what would you have?
I guess in truth, I think the preference of the people that we have encountered who live within the region it is touched where it does not normally touch would be for it to recede, to be, I guess, the more traditional path that the cooler weather, the winter has taken.
And what of here? She gestures around. You see that her hands are dirty on the palms as well. She had been holding her hands together on her lap up to that point.
I am not from here myself, Your Majesty. I do not know if the weather in this particular location is snowy all year round, for whether that is normal.
What will you do for me?
In truth, I wouldn't know. Is there something in particular you had an interest in someone or my group could be skilled to help with?
So, you do not arrange an appointment. You walk into my throne room unannounced. You obstruct my guards as they are attending to their duties. You ask favors of me, a monarch, without the proper etiquette, and without having anything to offer in return. Why should I help you?
If I may, Your Highness.
You may.
And Ash waits for okay. I was gonna say Ash waits for confirmation. We are on our way to stop somebody from destroying all that we know. We are trying to rally forces to help us with that. I'm not sure if you've heard of Ox, but we are on a mission to stop him from destroying everything.
What power does this ox have?
He wants to unleash Ragnarok, which he's already done a lot. He's released Loki. We have defeated him. We have battled so many and so far for so long just to stop him from making a mess of everything that we know and love.
He has also risen many from the dead.
We have fought
Wow.
Valkyries. We have met dragons. We have traveled just trying to stop him from ending everything that we know.
Dragons.
Yes, ma'am. Ash is very nervous.
How many dragons do you know?
2. So far. I would love to meet more. They're very lovely. At least the ones we've met.
I will do as you wish. I will recede winter up to the walls of Highfall.
That is very gracious. Thank you.
I will need something in return.
What can we do for you?
An egg of an ice dragon.
Do you know where an ice dragon might be residing? By any chance?
Where the dragons usually do.
Ah, the other place.
Give me a deception check.
Okay. The other place is because I can't remember the name that you use for what in
Yep.
my head is the Underdark.
Mhm.
You don't call it that, and I can't remember the name.
No, remember, you have guidance on you.
You can add a d4.
Oh, what does that do? Hang on. What
An
does it
extra
do?
D4. Extra D4.
There you go.
So 13 versus... yeah, that kind of beats it. Okay. She got a 3 on the die. And I'm
That's
not
okay,
giving her
I love that.
I'm not giving her a plus 10 on insight. So yeah, no, you beat her. Yes. The deep dark.
Ah, do you mind if I ask, is there a nearby portal to the deep dark here? We've only come across one that's quite far away.
Typically they are made by those who use them. Or they
Ah.
are in places of common transit. I have no need to go there or to invite people into my palace from there. But you might find some closer to where you would find the dragonkin.
Okay. Thank you for your help. I guess we will take our leave if you would be happy for us to, and we'll get onto this right now.
Find your way through the deep dark portal to the White Scar.
The White Scar.
Yes. The White Scar on the side of the deep dark. You won't find it immediately. It is not something that one stumbles underfoot to find. But you will need to get me that egg. Do that.
Okay.
Bring it here. And I will recede the winter.
Okay, we will
I would also
do that.
suggest that next time you wish to find your way into a monarch's throne room, should we say, that you bring something with you to apologize for having barged in. Also, I would like to mention that I am a person of considerable power. magic and, political. Standing on the outside of my doors discussing whether to kill me or not is not particularly advisable when you are coming in to ask a favor of me. Just think about that next time. Thank you.
Ruby does not know what to say and just bows, but she bows, doesn't stop bowing, and just reverses out of the room.
As you bow, give me a perception check.
Okay.
As you look down, you can see that there are dirty footprints in the ice, like coming to and from the throne.
Like, can I tell if they are her footprints, or would that be a higher roll?
You could see that, like, for the size of them, they're quite dainty feet. Like, these are like unusually small feet. You can see that, like, they're about that size, that they would fit to her. And she does have very dirty feet.
Nice. All right. Don't quite know what to do with that information, to be truthful.
You could investigate further, if you wanted to. I would...
Well, I mean, I'm bowing and reversing out. I can just, I don't know, investigate a dirty footprint.
You could do an investigation check if you wanted to. See if
There
you
you go.
can make
I'll do
sense
that
of
then.
it. 5.
No, probably not. Not with a 5.
No, not really. No. You can tell that it's dirt of some kind. You don't know much beyond that.
No. All Ruby is thinking is like, bloody hell, this woman needs to wash her feet. I wash my feet all the time. What is she doing? I'm barefoot. What is this woman doing? As she's leaving.
Yeah. Okay, so, do you all leave? Are you all headed out?
Yeah, she's scary.
Okay. Then the doors crack open.
Where's
You feel
Victor
that
when you need it?
incredible shudder. And you step through these icy doors. And they shut behind you and seal closed with the ice. Do you head immediately to the White Scar? Do you try to find your way through the portal? What do you do next? What's next on the agenda? Or are we going back to Ironfront to find Dad and Dad?
I think we need to finish this first before we do anything else.
Okay. Is everybody in agreement with that before we skip?
It's fine by me if it is with everyone else.
Fine with me.
All right, beautiful. I don't really know where I would put you for that, so we'll just put you back in the town square. Okay, so you head over towards the White Scar. The White Scar is, of course, the name of the river that comes down from the Red Wall Mountain range. You have passed through this before, but never in the Deep Dark. It is a river that falls down a mountainside, so there's some narrower sort of estuaries, there's some brooks and streams, but the main force of the river is known as the White Scar. There is one major waterfall here. There are a bunch of different sort of rocky outcroppings. There are cave openings. There's everything that you could imagine to be on a mountainside. It's up to you what you do as you get here.
I feel like we should try to discuss how we're going to convince other people in these towns that we're going to be going to without taking up too much time. And I feel like, Briar, you're going to be our key to it.
You think?
Well, you are Briar the Adventurer.
I hope that, people across have heard my name, but, not entirely sure, I don't want to rely on that.
No, but it can definitely help because those two guys outside the place, they knew who you were.
Yeah, that's true. It seems like it's spreading.
Which is exactly what you want.
Indeed.
It seems that Isabel has some matters to attend to as well during this period. So Isabel goes off to deal with those that will resolve next session. Thanks for being here, Shen.
Thank you. One bed needed.
Yeah, go and
Get
find
her
your
out
way. Crawl into that warm bed and hope you feel better next time.
Feel better.
Then feel better.
Well, if this is lasting a week, I'm a bit worried.
Yeah, that would be a hospital visit for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
But-
not going to happen.
Take it easy.
Take care. Bye.
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 So you all find your way onto this mountainside. I apologize. I was just reading that message to deal with that. What decision did we come to?
Just basically that we were discussing how to get people in other towns that we go to join our cause without having to do a lot of fetch missions, basically.
Okay. Sensible.
Now-
Good idea.
How are we going to find the deep dark?
I have a feeling that at one point Victor taught us some thieves' cant.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
But surely, if anywhere, that's what we're going to use to find it. Is a little bit of thieves' cant.
Yeah.
Because am I right? Is thieves' cant just a verbal language, or is it like symbols as
written.
well?
No,
I
it
don't
can
know if
be
I'm
written.
Just in fully Elder Scrolls lore.
It's
Okay.
it
So it-
can be written. In fact, in the rules, I believe it's only written. But I think that it would make sense to have it as a verbal language as well, like how Cockney rhyming slang started as a way of speaking, completely open about thievery in front of the cops. Like that's. It makes sense that they would have it as a verbal thing as well. But yes, you would have been taught like a few main phrases.
Yeah. I mean, what we have been taught specifically is danger, stop, follow, hide, deception, flee, and hold. So, Ruby is going to look for anything that looks similar to the word follow, because that feels like a word that could be near a portal.
Okay.
So I guess with where we are, if it's a river, I guess it's like stones, tree stumps, tree bark, that sort of thing. Like a permanent fixture where a thieves' cant could be written.
Okay. Give me I'll give you a perception with advantage.
Ta.
Or investigation. You can pick either. You'd already rolled. What would you
Investigation's
take it?
flat, so this
Okay.
has +5.
That's fine. So with a 13, you don't find that word anywhere.
Okay. Hey guys, do you want to see if you can find? Do you want to spread out and you guys see if you can find this word?
Isabel, I will roll for. We'll do perception with advantage. Isabel gets a 19.
Could I do
Okay, but you had
identify?
Everybody gets advantage on this roll to
Oh, shit.
basically simulate the fact that you're
Okay.
doing this over a period of time.
Yeah, I should have probably done fucking detect magic, but never mind.
It's too late now.
It too late.
Fine, I just forgot.
It too late. It too late.
Just an idiot.
So Ash, you don't see the word follow, but you do see the word hide.
This is hide.
And you see it at the front of an enormous cave opening underneath the waterfall.
I'm just gonna point to the thieves' cant and say, "Hey, this is hide."
It towers probably about 60 feet above you. This is an enormous cave.
Do you think they went this way?
I mean,
This is
it
the
could-
way that
hide
we
could
can
be
go?
like hide could be like a hidden entrance. That could be what
Yeah.
it's meaning, right? So
That's what I'm
are we
thinking.
going into the cave? Maybe we'll find a cave lion.
Are we gonna go spelunking?
A cave lion.
I would love to go spelunking.
Fucking cave lion.
Are you giggling at cave lions, which is an
Yeah.
actual thing?
I know.
Actual extinct species.
I know. It's just this. It sounds so shit. It sounds such like a
We might
terrible
find a
animal.
cave hyena. We could find a cave bear.
Yeah,
There's a lot
cave
of
bears exist. Yeah.
What
And
if we found a
cave
cave raccoon?
cave hyenas actually exist in D&D lore. They're like a whole humanoid race.
What is that what whatchamacallit are?
Yeah,
Gnolls.
yeah.
Oh.
They're cave
that's not what a cave
hyena
hyena looks
humanoids.
like.
Yeah, cave hyena humanoids.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, cool. All right.
They're like
Anyway,
they're
sorry.
bipedal, if you like. They're bipedal, but
They're
they have
hyena.
they're an anthropomorphized hyena in a cave.
There
But that is a null.
There you are.
Would comprehend languages help me understand more of the thieves' cant that's written on the wall?
I don't know if it applies to Thieves' Cant. I think that the fact that you're using magic to do so, I feel like that makes sense that should work. So yes, the fact that you can even recognize that it is Thieves' Cant will give you a leg up in this. So yeah, you can recognize using that spell that yes, there's a number of different shapes and markings here, which all mean different things, but they all sort of make sense to you as you see them, because they all have like the same kind of feel about it. You know, hide, obscure, doorway, those kind of things, the kind of thing that would make sense in the context of a secretive portal to hide a thing. And yes, that's the kind of feel that you get when you see this using that spell. You can see that there is something on the walls here, all the way around this cave archway, that makes sense in the context of a hiding spot.
Do you think there's going to be wolves in there?
If there are, let's be fucking ready.
All right, are we doing this, crew? Crew? Friends?
Let's go, crazy crew.
Go to guys.
Question.
Answer.
Are any of you in possession of your items that allowed you to cross through the portals last time? If you can remember what the item is, then I will allow you to go through into this portal. If you don't remember what it is,
bollocks.
Wasn't
Then
it like
no.
the little badge thing? What was it exactly?
Hurley's badge. That was to get to the Ragnarok place. That wasn't to get to the Dark. I can't remember what we did to get to the Dark. I know Victor had a gingerbread man at some point.
it was both.
Remembered.
Yes,
Oh.
Ash, Tats, you have grown on this day. You have actually
I have.
remembered a thing.
Thanks.
You
I'm so proud of me.
You had
It's the badge?
brooches. Yes, you had brooches. Yeah.
Oh, it was a brooch. Okay, I was like, it was like a badge.
A
Or necklace
badge,
or something
yeah,
like that.
I'll allow it as a badge. Is a brooch is a fancy badge. Yeah, you had these brooches, but they were what gave you access. So as best as I can remember, and I was the one who came up with it. But there we are. And even if not, close enough. So you each are in possession of yours. You're wearing them is the main thing. This is I think a point that I don't think any of you actually realized at the time. So this might be a reveal to you now, where one of you wasn't able to pass through, but you were only able to pass through when you were holding hands with the other one. And it was because rogues were able to pass through regardless, but the rest of you needed to either hold hands with a rogue or have a brooch on.
That's so cool. We did it.
You stumbled upon it like 30 sessions after it was relevant. But there we are. Not that I'm finally shooting you down and saying no, fuck you. Congratulations.
Wow, DM, so
but
mean.
all so late. Also little so late. Anyway, you walk through this open cave entrance, You can see into the cave entrance. Many of you have got dark vision. Ruby in particular, I think, because cats have got that, right? But as you walk through this dark entrance, there's a shift. Something changes. But it's not the dull, like, low saturation grey that you were in before in prior cities when you were in the deep dark. Which, of course, is our term for this parallel dimension, essentially, within the same plane.
Yeah. Yeah, the dark, yeah.
Yeah, the dark, of course. Well, yeah, what you said. What she said.
The dark,
Anyway,
yeah.
the dark. Everybody knows the dark. It's a standard thing. Anyway, the deep dark. You walk through this threshold into a cave entrance. You see that everything is dark, and then the moment that you walk through, it's lights, it's fire, it's music, it's culture all around you. There are dragons everywhere. They're lining the walls. They're roosting. They're like baking things. They're creating. You can see that some of the like golden dragons have like polymorphed into their humanoid forms and are like just walking around as humans. You can see that everybody looks like resplendent in their incredible like glamour of scales and jewels, and everyone's got their own hoard that they're all lying on, but some of them are like sat around a fire that one of them's made so that they can all stay toasty. Some of them are in a slightly chillier climate. Some of them are swimming around in the water. And then more still are through like melted openings that have been like burned into the sides of the walls. Where do you head to first on seeing this? And are you making any efforts to do anything besides that?
Ruby looking at how many dragons are there is a bit like, oh shit. Also, stealing a child is not exactly what Ruby's down for. So,
well, it'd be an
Ruby's
unborn baby, so
yeah, that's so much better.
yeah.
So Ruby's gonna turn to the others and is gonna be like, "There's that big. You said serpent. Is serpent like a dragon? Yeah, guys.
It could be.
Sort of?
Yeah. Because what I'm wondering is, do you think we could get some guys to help us maybe get rid of the Ice Queen and free the serpent? Do you think they'd be down for that? I'm just thinking we could do 2 birds, 1 stone. Get rid of winter, clearing the Ice Queen, but also freeing a serpent and getting like them on our side. That sounds good. I just
Is
got
the
bad
ice
vibes
serpent
from the Ice Queen.
hers?
Well, I don't. Why
No,
would
no, like friend. You know, not ownership.
I more mean. I more mean. I don't trust why she wants an egg, and I don't trust her. She was creepy.
I mean, she was very opinionated.
What is
I'm
this
more
giant
just- I
spirit that appeared?
That's one of the dragons.
This is a dragon. This is a giant dragon.
Oh, okay.
It's an ancient dragon. The older the dragon,
I
the
had
bigger they
zoomed
get.
in. That's so good. It's like, guys, I mean, points to giant spirit. Guys, I mean, we're not gonna.
I guess yeah.
they're not gonna give us
There's a big fucking ghost of a dragon here as well. Why not? Yeah, sure. It is actually a dragon. This is just the token shape. But yeah, why not? There's a ghost there as well.
Yeah.
There's a ghost dragon.
Guys, I don't think they're gonna point us directions into getting an egg, but why don't we get rid of the queen? She thinks we're going to do that anyway. I may have fucked up on that front. I'm sorry, guys. I tend to do that a lot. I talk out loud all the time. Something undiagnosed in me. I need to go see a doctor.
Isabel says, I think
but-
everybody talks out loud.
Isabel's not wrong.
Yep. Fucking hell.
No, that's not true.
Basically,
Everybody
guys,
doesn't talk out
I'm
loud.
just
gonna-
Look at Ruby.
To be fair, you do have the... Yeah, okay. And Isabel, like, points at her brain. Yeah, you've got the...
Yeah, I could. Yeah.
I just love that you said I talk out loud all the time. Like, yeah, that's a given.
B is just gonna try and summarize and be like, guys, I think maybe we should try and coerce some slightly inebriated dragons to come and nerf the Ice Queen rather than steal an egg. She doesn't say it that loudly. She doesn't want to say steal an egg in front of a bunch of dragons who will take offense to that.
Mm-hmm.
Capiche?
Who said we had to steal it?
So,
On what planet is a dragon gonna give up its egg?
I don't know. Maybe an egg was orphaned and they need somebody to take care of it. And nobody else wants it because it's not the right type of dragon.
How racist are dragons?
Yes. I don't know.
how do we get to
How would you
racist
feel?
dragons? How do we get to
Ash
racist
said
dragons?
it's the wrong type of dragon. No one wants to raise it, and I'm like,
Wow.
so they're
Yeah.
racist to
There
ice
are
dragons
dragons.
now?
No. There are dragons in lore that are worse off than other dragons because they will eat and murder the other dragons. That's all I meant.
Oh,
Right.
Goodness.
You're not saying that, like, wyverns and kobolds aren't classed as like, real dragons?
I didn't say that.
Okay.
Why are you putting words in my mouth?
Anyway, Ash, how would you feel if, like, your parents sold you as an egg?
I mean, I wouldn't have known. My new parents would have been my parents.
Oh my
You see
god,
it in nature
Carol.
all the time.
Ash, I was
What?
stolen as a child.
Those do not mean the same thing.
I
so
was
sorry.
sold and stolen as a child. Right, Ruby is just out loud doing this now. She is like irate.
You
Why
have
do
been
think I'm
quite
down for this?
okay.
Ugh.
Anyone roll me an insight check with disadvantage, please.
Correlation is not causation. I'm not rolling it because I'm in this statement battle with Ruby. I don't want to call it an argument because it's not.
I rolled a natural 1. I don't know what's going on. Sorry, I'm being.
You have no clue what's happening around you. Briar or Ash
She's
could
very
roll
stressed.
if you wanted.
I am less
Okay.
stressed. I'm just trying to explain
That's
to
a
Ruby.
flat roll. I needed you to roll disadvantage.
Oh, my bad. Sorry. Hold on.
Just roll it flat again. Okay, 9. Oh, look at you. Okay. With a 12 insight, Ash, in the middle of speaking and saying all of this with Ruby, you look over Ruby's shoulder in a moment of, like, clarity. It's fleeting. It comes and goes. But in that moment of clarity, you notice that the whole cave has gone silent.
Oh.
So, Ash, I don't think you understand how against this. Don't shush me. I take great offense to
Ruby!
being shushed.
I just put my hand on Ruby's shoulder and turn her around.
There is a
Hello?
giant ancient dragon stood over you. It's like 60 feet tall. Now the archways make sense. We're all hearing what you're saying, and we do speak common. Can we help?
I never do. So,
It's a long story. We're trying. All right, info dump. We're trying to stop Ragnarok from happening. We're trying to get people and forces and friends and everybody on our side to help us stop Ox from destroying everything that we know and love. We had to go to the Ice Queen to get her to stop doing winter, and she wanted us to get an ice dragon egg in her mind. I don't know why, but that's what she wants us to do, and then she will stop the winter, which will help people, and it's just a lot of stress. I'm sorry.
You see, when you
But-
say
but-
steal an egg, you can see this dragon's pupils narrow.
I didn't say steal. I said get an ice
Get
dragon egg.
an egg,
No,
yeah,
I
sure.
said steal.
we're not okay with that. We're not.
I don't want
I
to
was
do it.
stolen as a child. We're not okay with stealing. I was going to see if we can go and then get rid of the queen, because if she wants people to steal children, I am not down for that. That is bad.
But
Ruby's
she
just-
also
The dragon puts both hands, like both four claws, 4 FORE if you like, down onto the ground in front of Ash so that the head comes down as well. And in a low, gravelly voice, just says to Ash and the rest of you, but like staring at Ash, it didn't seem like you were all agreed on that point a moment ago.
No, all I was saying was I am a hermit by nature, and I have seen how cruel nature can be. And when parentage dies out, the babies are left to their own devices. I don't know that of dragons. I don't know that of other higher intelligent beings. I only know what I've seen in nature.
Perhaps next time, lead with that point, because I don't remember you ever saying that.
I apologize. We got heated. We should not have said what we did say. I meant no offense at all. I just don't know what we can do to appease her to stop winter. And she also had a frozen serpent. Do you know of the world snake?
Jormungandr.
He's frozen in her
Bless you.
area.
He
No,
breathes
Ruby,
out. He breathes out some like a jet of steam that makes Ruby's fur just like instantly frizz and go curly. It's like immediate,
That really stresses Ruby. She's now,
immediate
like
like
tucking it down immediately.
humidity. Yeah, it's like Ruby's got a fucking afro underneath this helmet. It's like sudden like
Ruby does
all
not
of
like
the
that. Ruby's now just very. Oh god. No.
this like puff
Ah!
of this sudden puff of like of fur just like standing on end completely covers your entire face like in the slot, and you just can't see a damn thing in front of you.
Bollocks.
Right. As your friend is stumbling around in the dark here a little bit, maybe I can help a little.
Look, we don't want to make anybody lose their baby, ever. That is not what we are about. We just want to help people to stop Ragnarok from happening, because it's gonna happen if we can't stop this son of a gun.
Is
Mhm.
there any way that we could have like a fake egg to give the Ice Queen? Like,
I'm
is
worried
there
she
any way
would
that
know.
we can trick, like maybe an infertile, an egg that has not been fertilized?
We don't. I am lost with you and your group. Look, I don't know of any Ice Queen.
Okay, she has the power to create winter indefinitely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's not in this. She's not here. She's in the other realm. She's not in the deep dark. But I guess she. The name you said, your commander, the world serpent.
Yeah.
I think her winter may have trapped them in a lake. We saw them frozen there. So maybe getting rid of her could help free them. But I don't know if the four of us could do that on our own.
And you say
I think we might need some help.
you don't want Ragnarok to happen.
Correct, we do not.
That would be very bad if it did.
But you do want to free the serpent that will eat the world.
Oh. I need to study my history.
I feel as though you might have become a little stuck on a few points. I know of somebody who is particularly good with a lot of history. I don't know whether you.
Are you talking about Merlin?
Oh no. Not Merlin.
He's the most ancient human that I know.
This is no human. This is one of my kind.
Is it Lady Azure?
Who?
Oh, help me, friends. What was her real name?
It had sparkles and what? Well, I don't think it necessarily is going to be sparkles on the water.
No, it wasn't Sparkles. I know that.
Hmm.
No, I'm wondering if it might be a reference to Nidhogg.
You're close to her name, her actual name. You're thinking of the right dragon, but he doesn't know her as that.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to give you that much because you
Sorry.
were starting
Sorry,
to
Kat.
tickle at the actual name. Calling her the nickname that you gave her, which is the main reason that she, like, said, you're really bad at this, like, dragon etiquette thing, aren't you? That was the main sticking point, is that you called her something that was not her name because you found her actual name to be inconvenient. So that's why she was like, you're not really good at this whole dragon thing, are you? Yeah.
I tried. I couldn't remember.
Yeah.
I have not written the name down, but it is
Sparkle at
definitely
Neap
like
Tide.
sparkles on. Oh,
Neap
that's it. There you go.
Tide, yeah. Oh, yes. Yes. You know who I mean. What have you
She
been
was
calling
lovely.
her?
We named her, or we nicknamed her Lady Azure.
Ah. Okay.
She was okay with it.
He sort of, like, blinks with his, like, nictitating membrane, you know, the third eyelid that some creatures have got. I'll give you an insight check on that.
I don't know the inside of dragons, but I'll try.
17 is pretty good, but he gets a nat 20.
Of course.
You don't know what his sort of take on that was.
She helped us get to Gorazon. And I ended up finding believe it was a scale of hers, and I gave it back to her.
Oh, the gem that she's been wearing.
Yeah, I thought my character thought it was a scale because she put it on her.
Right.
So my character was like, "Oh, she must have turned it into a scale and like replaced it."
Well, never mind. Why don't I take you to her? And we can discuss this all together.
We would be most grateful.
And with that, we're going to end the session. It's been 2 hours, folks. You guys have gotten through a bunch of stuff, but this is why I said you would need 2 sessions for this, because it's just, you're never going to manage to get it done in a 2-hour stint. I know my players. You ain't that quick. But
Hey,
you did get a lot done.
Done today.
You got a lot done. A lot. To be fair, a lot of that time was spent with Leopold, but I didn't begrudge you that. I think you've done a lot.
I apologize.
You've done a lot. You've
I
earned
really
it.
enjoyed it.
You've definitely earned it. And I mean, going and talking to dragons and making friends with lots of them is only going to do your names good by making you more and more famous.
There you go.
Briar, in particular. Right, so that's the end of that session. Thank you, everybody, for being here. It's been really cool. Do you want to, before we go, do you want to have a look at the other maps? It will involve loading them, though, so
Go for it.
give it a sec.
Absolutely.
Okay, so this is the sewer, the lower part of the sewer.
Wall problem.
Wall problem.
Ooh.
Okay.
Can't see.
Yeah. Shush.
You will.
No, I'm not welcome.
Is it full of piss again?
It's basically, yeah. No. Just, there you go.
Why do you do this? Why do you put us in piss?
Because I didn't know if you might want to go to Dreidel and go down into the sewers.
Look, we
next
still
map.
need to find fucking Rumpelstiltskin and beat his face in.
I was gonna say, find Victor's greatest friend and bring him into the final battle to really get
Yes.
on, Steve's good side.
Yeah.
Steve, call him Steve. Steve's good side. Too many B's and Steves and Steves and B's.
His name is Stephen, but he goes by Steve.
Just like
I know, but
my
everything
real
just got
name.
confused with my word.
Yeah,
My real name is longer, but I don't go by that.
yeah. And this is the upper floors of the buildings above.
Look at all the tasty food.
Yeah. So,
Oh, fancy.
interesting stuff today. You managed to cover a lot. I will say, though, that that's where this session ends. You will have time and opportunity to go through whatever other things that you might need to do, but we are going to limit it at 2 hours, so if there's anything next session that goes incomplete by the end, by the end of the session, then it ain't done by the time you get to the big fight. So you are on a time crunch, but that is so that you don't leave it for so long that Ragnarok actually completes and the world is fucked, you know? Because you wouldn't spend forever waiting about getting that done in this world either.
No. I think we should probably agree to prioritize dads after this.
Yeah,
If that's okay.
Dads need the priority.
Dads.
Yeah,
Cool.
dad with an S.
Dad
Plural.
with a Z. Because you're cool.
Plural fathers.
So, plural of fathers. Fathers is already a plural.
No, I said plural fathers, not just one father.
Oh, I thought you said plural of fathers. Well, there we go then. Thank you
I'm
everybody for
afraid
being
Dad
here.
with a Z is definitely Zaddy.
Oh, yeah. Pedro Pascal
Yeah,
called, he brought that up in an interview on Graham Norton. He said that he is currently known as a zaddy on the internet.
Yeah, he is definitely a zaddy.
There we go. Anyway, this is all Gen Z speak. I don't know the fuck I don't care. Anyway, thank you everybody for being here. It's been very cool. The changes to the roster are going to remain, but we are hopefully going to see Steve and David back for the big finale. We've got a slight change to the what's the word, overlay for that, just because then it won't be the countdown to the final fight, it will be the final fight. But yeah, I've enjoyed doing this with you all. Love a good montage me, and we will pick it up next time. In the meantime, though, please be good to yourselves, and if you can't do that, then at least have fun. Goodbye!
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone. Bye.
Love y'all.